I mean, just resilience. We got a lot of guys in coming. I think the highlight of the night was probably Colin, coming in and filling in those minutes for Jamal in the second half. That was big for us, just to give Reggie a break. But yeah, they're a good team. They got really talented players, so we knew we had to bring it tonight.
What's the most important thing? You talked about getting your offensive game back. You talked about just getting your shot back and how you feel on a back-to-back, especially. Just what was the approach for you personally?
I mean, I think same approach. Just trying to be aggressive, trying to run the floor, getting in shape, and just really making myself tired out there. I think is just an approach I'm having, getting in shape, because I just feel like the better shape I'm in, the more I'm able to have a motor and keep going. So that was the approach. Mix in threes with some other shots, and that was pretty much it. Then I had a lot of open shots, a lot of open opportunities tonight.
What have you guys done right this year? I know some of that seems obvious that you're 6-1, but looking below the surface, what are some of the things that you like that you guys have done this year, and what are some of the things that you want to improve on?
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of understand how good we are now, so we understand the standard that we have to play at. We understand that every team is coming in and playing us like they know they're playing the champs, so they're going to give us their best shot. And I just think guys continue to try to grow their individual game, continue to try to grow as a team, which helps all of us, because if our best players keep getting better and better, then our team will continue to get better and better. So that's been an approach. Even after the championship, we had our fun, but then guys were back in the gym, so that helped. And then yeah, I just think we're hard to beat at home. We're just a hard team to beat at home, and we got to carry that onto the road. But yeah.
Going through what you went through, and you see what Colin's gone through to get back here. What's your relationship with Colin, and to see him, bounce back?
Yeah, we're all very happy for him. I mean, it's just crazy how the NBA works. Like, when you're one of those fringe guys, I don't know what he was drafted. Was he undrafted? And then, like, opportunities like that where someone goes down and you're given an opportunity, it's just crazy how that can make or break your career. Like, one opportunity is how it works for some guys. I think Colin was telling me he was getting ready to go down to the G League and play. So that was his mindset, but then he still was ready. Jamal got hurt. He came in. He produced. He didn't turn the ball over. He ran the offense. And it's just like, I'm really happy for him, because I just know how important those opportunities are for you going forward. So we're all really excited for him right now.
You guys have to adjust when someone like Jamal goes down, and obviously you get other guys stepping up, but how does it change the offense?
Yeah, I mean, there's no replacing Jamal, obviously, and I think he'll be okay. But I mean, I think it's just guys stepping up. We have good players. Our third, fourth, fifth options on some teams could be, higher options. So Aaron, coming from Orlando, he was the man over there for a long time. He knows how to go play. I know how to pick it up and play a little bit different of a role if Jamal goes down. So I just think we all got to pick it up when a guy like Jamal goes down, but hopefully he'll be okay. I think he will be.
What has Reggie brought? Because Steph kind of into that six-man role that Bruce built last year. Just what's something that you've noticed about how he has kind of ran that position?
Yeah, Reggie's just a hooper. I mean, I remember all the way back him playing on the Clippers in the playoffs. I think PG and Kawhi were out, and I was like, man, that dude can, hoop. And so that's what we were expecting when he came over here, and that's what he's been doing in this role. And he was in Denver all summer preparing for this season. He was taking it serious. He told me personally he didn't really feel like, the Clippers play a different style of basketball than we do. So coming over here, he was trying to, not step on toes and not play his game. So he stayed in Denver, learned the offense, learned how to run our team. And he's been great. I don't know if we'd be 6-1 without Reggie. And we definitely can't win another championship without Reggie. So
you guys just, had 5 games, 7 days, came out, won 4 of them. What do you think that speaks about this team? I know Coach just said right now you guys have done a good job fighting the championship hangover. What has allowed you guys to do that?
Man, I just think we're just a good team. Like, it just comes down to that. We at this point, our starting 5 and now the guys off the bench, we played with each other long enough to play our same style of basketball every night. And when we do that, even when one guy has a bad night, we have enough good players that, if two guys have a good night, we have a chance of winning every single night. So it just comes from the chemistry and just being like, it's crazy, but this is my 6th year. So I've been with Jamal and Joker playing for I think 4 or 5 of those years, and then AG's been here a few years now. So it just comes down to that, I think. And then our mindset is just not giving anything up. Every night we want to go out there and win. We don't want to give teams anything.
You just mentioned that you've been playing 6 years with Nikola and Jamal. Are you still learning? Are there new things you're still learning game to game about playing with those guys?
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't think I've played with them all 6 years. I think I was hurt for a couple. Jamal was hurt for 1, so I played without Jamal a year. But when we're all healthy, we're still learning and we're still getting better, which I think is scary. And then it just changes night to night. When I'm out there with Nikola, a lot of how we play night to night is based on how other teams guard him. That depends what shots I'm getting, what shots KCP's getting, how Aaron's getting his shots on the dunkers. So we're still learning and we're still coming up with strategies to counteract how people play us.
You and Jamal had a couple of sequences last game where you set a screen for him. Is that a look you guys have been experimenting with?
Yeah, just random. Sometimes we play random basketball, and me and Jamal definitely. That's definitely something that we talk about, on the side, how we can develop better chemistry between us two.
Jim Conlan.
Hi, Mike. For you personally, was it great to steal Jokic's thunder there tonight, and the night he passed Mutombo in terms of double-doubles? You obviously were top scorer, 28 points, 12 rebounds. You sort of stole the show, and what was a great night for Jokic as well.
No, I didn't steal the show. Everybody know Joker is going to do what he does every single night. He did have a triple-double, and we already know he should be, front runner for MVP. So I'm proud of him, and, he can do it all. If he wants to score 30, he can score 30 every single night, but he makes sure that we get involved and we find our rhythm, and that's what great players do. The ball has energy, and he's one of the best at finding his teammates. So I don't think he's had a bad game yet this season. So